Welcome back, everybody. On deck today, we don't have a gun review, but we do have a little stand review here. This shooting stand is made by CTK Precision. I've been shooting it for about 2 months now. All different kinds of guns. You'll probably see some footage of that throughout the video, but all in all, really like it, and we'll get into the details up next. The rest has 3 of these adjustment knobs that allow you to raise it up or lower it down slightly to get that precise point that you're trying to aim at to zero your rifle. And when you get to that point, you can just go ahead and turn this and lock it into place. And when you want to move it again, you can just go ahead and release it and move it either up or down, whichever way you need. One thing that's really nice about this setup here is, as you can see, we're obviously shooting out in a field. This is a farmland here, and the ground is extremely uneven. So what you can see here is I have this front leveling leg up, while I have this one over here on the right down to go ahead and level the rifle out. And obviously that'll work for any kind of combination of unevenness that you may have if you're not shooting just off a bench like a lot of people are doing. A lot of us are out here in these fields. We're not at actual ranges where there's anything set up, and this platform right here will absolutely adjust to whatever kind of conditions you have. When you're adjusting the rear of the stock, you can go ahead and just turn this little knob here, and that'll take it down a little bit or up. If you're also trying to match the angle of your stock, which is very common on like the AR platform, you can go ahead and bring it up and go ahead and then just tighten that down, and then you got it locked securely in place. The position of your buttstock is also adjustable, so you just go ahead and turn this knob right here at the rear, and you can slide it forward and backward to adjust to the length of your specific rifle. And when you move it all the way forward, it also doubles as a pistol rest. The front of the rest is also adjustable. I'll just go ahead and grab the front end, loosen it up, and then lower it, raise it up, however you see fit. And then once you get it to where you need it, go ahead and tighten it back down. The rest up front has sort of like an industrial carpet on there. The texturing of it feels pretty similar to like a factory car floor mat. It's soft, it's definitely not going to scratch anything up, but yet it definitely seems pretty durable. You can go ahead, put your rifle in there, and not have to worry about scratching the finish, especially under recoil. Being able to adjust where the stock sits as well as where the front end of your rifle fits also comes in handy, particularly if you're using magazine-fed rifles. So taking a look here at the AR, take a 10-round mag for instance, you'll see, goes in there no problem, still able to fire. 20-round mag. All you gotta do is just turn the rifle a little bit, let the mag well get in there, turn it back, you're good to go, and turn it to get it out. And if you're a 30 round, same thing, just camp the rifle, go ahead and insert the magazine, and you still have room to spare, and you're still able to get rounds down range. The system can be ordered in 3 different ways. It can be ordered as a combination set, which is what I'm going to show you here in a second. It can also be ordered just as a shooting bench, like I've been demonstrating throughout the video. And it can also be ordered only as like a vise. So the way they do that is they have this attachment piece to work as a vise. And you just go ahead, it's very simple, put it on anywhere on the rail. You're going to grab a rifle. I have one right here somewhere. Grab whatever rifle you want to be working on. For instance, we'll use this AK, and you can set it down in there, obviously where you want it to sit on the receiver. You just have to adjust it forward and back, and go ahead, set it down, and you just tighten a big old wing nut on the back, clamp it into your receiver, and where it contacts the rifle is sort of like a hardened memory foam, if you will. It's not going to scratch up the finish on your rifle again. And it's very solid in place. Now, you can use it for a lot of different things. If you're doing some sort of gunsmithing on your rifle and you need to keep it in place, it'll work at that role. You can also shoot from this position. If you want to just go ahead and loosen it up, like we'll take this AK for instance, and you can remove this butt pad. I'm not going to do it here for the sake of time, but I assure you, just turn this and pull it off. It's that simple. But if you wanted to, say, we'll go ahead and lower it down, but adjust the front so that way we're still keeping the magazine above the rail, and tighten it down. I may have to take 2 tries on that, we'll see. And adjust it so that way, a little bit more. There you go. And then all you gotta do is tighten it. And you want to leave your trigger exposed, obviously, but again, that's going to vary by rifle. And just tighten it down, and that way you have a very stable platform here for zeroing a rifle if you want to do it that way. I'm sure a lot of my audience has experience with the lead sled. The lead sled is a good product, it works well, so is the ransom rest for that matter. But one of the advantages of this system is that it's lightweight. The whole thing, with all the pieces put on there, weighs only about 8 pounds, so definitely a little bit lighter than this old Garand here. But you can just throw it in your car. It actually fits in my Mustang back seat, so that's saying something. You can throw it in your car, take it out to the range with you, carry it out to wherever you need to be with minimal effort. So definitely a pro for it versus some of the competitors on the market that are going to require weighted plates or lead shot or whatever the case may be in order to stabilize that rest. As you've seen throughout the review, it's a pretty versatile system, working on all different kinds of rifles, and you can shoot from different positions, and it's still going to be able to get the job done. Now, it does that, and it comes to market right around $125, and that's going to depend on what configuration you're actually getting. So, certain configurations, like the combination unit, is going to be, I think, $40 more, $45 or $50. Don't quote me on it, but I'll put a link below for their website so you guys can actually see for yourself. But it's very reasonable priced, and it is made in the USA, so another thing to point out there. But as you've seen, it works really well. Honestly, I really don't think I have any complaints about it. And you guys are going to keep seeing it over the years here on the channel because this thing ain't going away anytime soon. I like it. And it really works well to take the shooter's element out of zeroing a rifle or testing for accuracy. I'm a decent shot, but when you put it on, when you put a rifle on something like this, you kind of see just how bad of a shot you really are and what your rifles are really capable of doing, as well as your handguns. They're generally more accurate than you are, that's for sure, at least at my level. But as always, guys, if you have any questions about this, anything else I review here on the channel, you can go ahead and post below in the comments section. You can also post over at my Facebook site. But thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and click below and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out here. It helps us get more products in here to review, and just helps the channel out overall and continue to grow. But thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hope to see you guys in the next video.